What's up, floaters? It's your very corrupted boy, Shark Moms here, and today we are going to be doing something incredibly different because I hit Legend. And not only did I hit Legend with, hold on, quick camera change, Corrupt Priest, the deck that we played for the N'Zoth challenge, and liked it so much that I was like, I think this deck is good enough to hit Legend, and I'm going to make sure that it happens. And so I was like, well, it could take us a little while. It might take me a week. We're already in Diamond, but you know how Diamond can be back and forth. But as you can see here, it was not like that at all. It was not back and forth. It was 14. I think there's a win missing from that picture, but it was 14 straight wins, then a loss, then 3 straight wins, and we hit Legend with the deck. It was incredible, and sadly, the last little bit of the run was not on stream. I went from like Diamond 3 to Legend off stream, but then I did have the presence of mind to record the last bit of gameplay, the last game that got us into Legend. I actually recorded the last 2 games, but the last one, you can see there, the Priest game was a instant concede from somebody who did not want to play the Priest mirror. So that was lucky, but other than that, there was a lot of really close games. There was that Hunter game towards the end. He got me down to 3 health, and we just barely won it. One of those Paladin games, you know, 4 Paladin wins in a row, just to show how good this deck is against Paladin. One of those wins was incredible against a N'Zoth Paladin, and we were so back and forth, and then we just snuck out the victory with a great top deck N'Zoth. But we're going to be going over, and I'm just going to pull up the gameplay, and I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to react and kind of talk through what I was thinking, what was going on in my head, and what was going on with this last game. This is a little bit different. I know it's not the kind of video everybody's going to want. A lot of people like live videos, but this is all we got, and it's me hitting Legend. Shark Moms, XIXIX. So let's go ahead and watch together. Oh, let me mute it. I was watching our partner Floating Mana stream while I was playing. I was such a good support, and when I hit it, I popped off. Like in the chat, I was like, dude, I just hit it with Corrupt, because I was like, dude, I'm on a 9-game win streak. Dude, I'm on a 10-game win streak, 14-game win streak, and then we finally lost like 2 games away, and then, you know, eventually 3 games away because you get back a star. But yeah, so the mulligan right here, I'm thinking, dang it. There's no way this is the game, because this is not the hand you want. The double Fairground Fools. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we get full screen. Is it already full screen? Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll go away now. I was thinking there's no way double Fairground Fool, double Fleet Hoof, or whatever his name is a good hand. But it was the hand we were given, and we were thinking he's token. We were mulliganing for token, so that's why we kept a Fairground. We're like, Fairground's good. We see Guess the Weight, and we're thinking he's token. Our brain is saying, okay, we're playing against token. What's the best play for us against token? And that's to start developing the board. We want this already out there so that if he does a Gibberling turn, or he Innervate coins out Arbor or Glowfly Swarm, anything like that, we already have a way to kind of get back into it. And we were wrong. It is not it's not token after all. We are now thinking, okay, this is almost assuredly clowns, but it could be, you know, Miracle, Celestial Alignment. But Celestial Alignment, we got to think we have a pretty good matchup for, because we have a lot of cards that are 1-card slams that are really good. So we're now mentally preparing for clowns, which is a bad matchup. We're not happy to see that. They just have more powerful, wider boards. We have 2 wide boards. They have 3 wide boards plus 4 other really strong threats, wide threats. So I think we just pass here. Like, there's nothing we really want to do. We want to make sure we stay corrupted or whatever we heal. There's reason to play Fleet Hoof, but the reason not to play Fleet Hoof, even though we eventually will do it later, is because since we think it's clowns now, we need as many significant big threats as possible. Yep. So here's drawing cards, and we're pretty bummed out because we're like, man, he's going to get through his deck. He's got 10 mana. We're going to have a slow turn. We already know we're going to kind of have a slow turn. So we're scared because we're thinking, oh, he's just going to stick Survival of the Fittest, and it's going to be all Ogre for us. And the Legend Dream will not have happened. I mean, this is so bad because it's spoiling. We know we win. We won. We did it. Oh, man. So here, now we do play one. See, like I said, we didn't play one last turn, but it was into an empty board, so we weren't getting any value out of it. At least now we're killing a 1-1 that he could Survival of the Fittest. So it's not just a 1-1. It is a 5-5. If that was only ever going to be a 1-1, we would have not played anything. But because it is the very strong possibility that's going to be a 5-5, which is then too big for our 4-4 to deal with, we want to go ahead and kill it with the Fleet Hoof and get it off the board. You always have to be thinking about the things your opponents could have and the tools that they have and the weapons they have so that you can stay ahead on board. When he wild growth here, we were super happy. We're like, wow, he's having a slow turn. And then we saw this and we're like, man, we're going to get farmed by this. Once again, if he has survival of the fittest or anything like that, and we draw Apotheosis. We are okay ripping Apotheosis to keep him off the board for the same reason. We don't want him to have any value for survival of the fittest. We low roll Silas, not feeling too good about that one, but we're still happy with the way our board's working out, and we still have a board threat that yes, we are going to lose if he gets Lake Thresher off Guardian Animals, but we can't really play around that too hard anyways. And then the survival of fittest comes through, and we played around it perfectly. He had it the whole time. It was kind of easy to know he had it, even though I think if it was me, I would have ripped it sooner because he had two pretty slow turns where he didn't really do anything. He didn't Guardian Animals, he didn't Primordial. We're kind of thinking he's on survival there. He plays a strongman, which is pretty sad, but you know, what are you going to do? But luckily we have 10 damage already on board, so we know we can kill it off. So we do that. We go ahead and get rid of it. It's possible we could have renewed first, just in case we hit something like Shadow or Death, but we take Soul Mirror, and this was like the big play or whatever. I'm not saying the other cards were any better, but the fact that we hit Soul Mirror here, I was like, we have a chance, because the fact that Soul Mirror is so good into clown boards and so good into the Guardian Animals things, except for, I mean, I guess they have the, I guess it's only good into the 5-4, and we've already seen one of those, but it is really good into that, and they have other cards and boards that we play into. Primordial, once again, most results off of that. Soul Mirror's good into, so we're really happy. We're even happier now. Like, this is when I'm like, okay, this guy does not have a great hand. He's got some dead cards in his hand. He doesn't know what to do with them. When he makes this board, we're like, we really have a shot here. Soul Mirror is going to clean this up. We're feeling good. We're not actually here. I'm still scared. Like, here we should be the losing board, because we still can't put enough pressure on him to kind of kill him. We have Yasharaj, but we don't have a lot of really good Yasharaj cards that have been played and corrupted yet. But now we have the Fleet Hoof, and now we have the Dark Moon, so we're like, okay, now we're starting to get cards that have value. He plays this, and I was like, yes. Because if he had just played the Talon, the 7/7 is pretty scary. But as soon as he played this, I'm like, oh, yes. Oh, good teaching moment. If you Hysteria Lake Thresher here, you do not kill the both. You are only going to kill Lake Thresher. It is going to deal the damage, take 7, and then cleave itself. So you had to Hysteria Talon there. We have an 8/8. We now have the board. We're feeling pretty good. We're like, man, we're going to do this. We're going to be legend gamers. The greatest gamers of all time. No, not really the greatest gamers of all time, but we're going to be happy playing the deck that we wanted to play, the fun deck or whatever. And then he plays the second Clowns. The second set of Clowns, uncorrupted. Yasharaj is now not active. We've seen a lot of his beasts or whatever. We've seen a lot of his threats. All he could have left is Primordial. And that we can kind of deal with those boards. Those aren't super wide boards. They're just big boards, and we're already late game. And then here our component concedes. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we can listen into this audio. I'm gonna unmute this thing. Here. Yes, sir. I hope that comes through the video. But a little bit of a pop off there. And there we go. Straight into 2800. Our MMR decently high. I think our MMR is pretty good to be slotting in at 2800. I don't know what like the lowest people have been slotting in at right when they hit legend, but I think it's slightly based on your MMR, your hidden MMR. And yeah, that was it. We'll go back to this camera. And guys, I mean, that was the experience. How we hit legend this season. It was incredible. It was so nerve-wracking. I couldn't feel my hands. I get real bad, like my nerves get shot, and it just gets stressful to me or whatever. But it was such an incredible just run. The game wins in a row. The talking to my buddy while he was streaming while I was doing it. It was just so much fun, and really made me love the game again. I mean, I've had a really rough month. There's been some personal stuff going on in my life. My mom got diagnosed with cancer about a month ago or a month and a half ago now, and I didn't really feel like playing this month. I haven't really felt the need. I think I've streamed 3 days and, climbed a little bit off, but not really playing too much. And when the N'Zoth change happened, the first stream where I streamed N'Zoth really just reinvigorated me. I was ready to play again. I was ready to go on and continue to try and enjoy the game and be happy. And this experience or whatever was just really meaningful and really happy. And I'm just really glad you guys, if you were here watching, you experienced it with me. I know hitting Legends is no big deal, and it was just another deck, but I feel like the win streak was really good, and the deck is not exactly a meta deck, so I think it makes for a good video. I really hope you guys like this. If you do like it, please make sure to like the video. If you haven't subscribed, there's a subscribe button right down below, and if you want to catch me live, I'm on Twitch as sharkmoms_FM. That link will be in the description down below. But as always, guys, I really do hope you enjoy. Oh hey, you're still here. Well, perhaps that means you'd like to watch more of Floating Mana's content. These videos that are on either side of me will direct you to more of our delicious content, and you can continue to watch videos, and also still make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.